Okay, guys. Good night, everyone. My name is Calvin. Today, I will be your host for this live stream. That is not a live stream anymore. It's a call. And firstly, I would like to thank you guys for your patience and for your kindness with our organization because we had some problems with the OBS studio and with the guys that are responsible for live streams. And tonight I'm just by myself trying to host you guys, but I'm not a live streamer. So we will do what we can do right now. So I will present some slides to you regarding the podium sessions, the launch slots. We will have a, let's say, raffle, like a draw of the launch slots. If you have any question, please wait until the end of the presentation. If you are not understanding something that I'm saying because of my pronunciation, my accent, or just because I'm talking too much, you don't have to raise your hand. Just open your mic and talk. Okay, this is informal. We are here building the aerospace sector of Brazil, Latin America, and other parts of the world with all hands together. Okay, so let me share my screen with you. And if anyone can just say if it's appearing in your screen, it's gonna support me here. Okay, thank you, Luis. So let's do it. So welcome everyone. We are just, let's say, less than 10 days apart of the beginning of the competition. The competition this year is going to be in a new place. As everyone knows, we are moving from Tatuí to Iacanga. That's a city in the north of Bauru. Bauru is a large city in São Paulo state. And this movement, it's a challenge not just for you guys, that we know that you have to plan ahead transportation, accommodation, flights, and etc. But it's been a real challenge for us as well, because it's a new place to plan everything, new people that we need to relate, new politics, new everything. So thank you for supporting the competition and sticking together with us until the, let's say, almost the end. We are just 10 days apart. So thank you so much. The competition just exists because you guys are here with us. So I'm really excited to meet you in person in 10 days. And if you have any questions about the administration deadlines, if you have any problem with submissions, deliveries, if you have any question about transport, logistics, accommodation, feel free to flick me a message on WhatsApp, okay? I will try to support you as soon as possible. I can support you with some technical questions, but I prefer that you send technical questions to LASC@LASC.space. In this way, the judges and the technical staff can address the questions and replies to you, okay? I mean, if you have anything from today until the beginning of the competition, okay? So for today, I just want to have some introduction to you about something that we will have in Iacanga. Then we will show to you the podium session announcement, the 10 missions selected to present their work during the first day of the competition in the Iacanga Gymnasium. sorry, I don't know how to speak this word in English so well, so sorry. I will just talk really briefly about this value number one of the competition, that's safety. Then I will talk about launch and recovery slots, the concept. We will do the draw. It's going to be really simple. I will select the teams. I will put on the Grok AI, and I will ask the Grok to order in a random way, and this is going to be our draw. Okay, and finally, questions and answers, not only in Portuguese but in English as well. Okay, so I'm just sharing my screen with you with the presentation, but let me stop, and I will share another screen with you. Let me share all the screens. Okay, guys, let's talk about the launch location. As you know, we are located in São Paulo. It's a state in Brazil. Iacanga is in the, let's say, in the center of the state. It's in the north of Bauru. Bauru is a large city in the city of São Paulo. It's around 4 hours driving from São Paulo to Bauru, and more 30 minutes from Bauru to Iacanga, okay? The road from Bauru to Iacanga is, let's say, almost flat and with no curves. It's a bit boring to drive there. So as I'm saying that it's boring, it can be a bit challenge if you are driving at night, if you are having like fatigue. So please, if you feel any symptom of fatigue, don't drive, stop the car, okay? Safety is our value number one. So Iacanga is much further in the middle of the state than Tatuí as before. Tatuí was like just 2 hours from São Paulo. Iacanga is almost 5 hours. So take care, drive safely, and if you are in a bus being transported by a third party, make sure everyone is like driving safely, having good sleeps, and everything else. So in this way, we can avoid any accidents, okay? Many of you are going to be accommodated in the region of Bauru, Ipitinga, Borborema, and of course, Iacanga, okay? Drive safely. It's the countryside of São Paulo. We don't have so many Ubers, so if you are going to rely on Uber, take care. Maybe we don't have Uber in Iacanga, okay? Also, taxi is not something that we have a lot of offer. So plan ahead, please. Plan ahead, because we know that it can be challenging to find transportation. Okay, the roads around the Iacanga are paved, so you don't need to worry. We have pavement, but some places near the farm where we are going to have the launch days, we will have some parts with not paved. It's gonna be like just dirty, so it's gonna be challenge, but it's just for 700 meters. I will show to you. Okay. Talking about Iacanga City, okay? Iacanga City is really small. We have less than 5,000 people. We have just 2 hotels. We have, let's say, 5 restaurants. So plan ahead your food, plan ahead how you are going to deal in Iacanga, okay? Because if you need something for your project, probably you need to go to Bauru, okay? We don't have any airports in Iacanga, okay? The nearest airport is the Bauru Arealva Airport. It's just near Arealva. And from Arealva to Iacanga is around 20-25 minutes, okay? Okay, let's talk about our event. The first day is gonna be on the 5th, so November 5th. It's gonna be a Wednesday, more or less 10 days from today. And the first day is gonna be on the Gymnasium Beira Rio, okay? The Beira Rio Gymnasium can support the competition. It's a place with, let's say, the appropriate area to accommodate all the members and all the spectators for the competition, okay? In the Beira Rio Gymnasium, in the first day, as you can take a look on the EGM, for you that don't know what's the EGM, please go in the LASC.space documentation and open the last version of the EGM. That's the event guidance and milestones, okay? You can just scroll down and you can go directly to the places. Here you can have the Google Maps link of the gymnasium and of course the SLR, okay? And we have as well the overall schedule. So first of all, I'm talking about Wednesday, but sorry about that. Let's just go back a little bit one day before. On Tuesday night from 7:30 p.m. until 9 p.m., we will have a team in the entrance of the gymnasium. It's gonna be optional, but we strongly recommend all the team leaders to go there to get all the check-in done on Tuesday night, okay? If you are not able to have the check-in on that Tuesday night, you can do your checking in on Wednesday or Thursday, Friday, or until Saturday as well. We will have a team all day and every day to support the check-in. However, we prefer you guys to collect the t-shirts, the credentials on Tuesday night, okay? Please remember, just maximum 4 of you to check in everyone of your team, okay? In this way, we can reduce the amount of people and the amount of stress for us. Finally, this is gonna be optional, okay? This is optional, okay? Wednesday. So we are going to start at 9. However, please arrive there by 8:30, okay? At 9:15, we are going to start the opening ceremony and the mandatory safety briefing for everyone. From 10 until 1 o'clock in the afternoon, we will have the podium sessions. However, at the same time, the podium sessions are going to be presented. We will have the design evaluation of the projects. So the gymnasium will be divided into sections. We will have 500 chairs in the, let's say, in the first part of the gymnasium, in a way that everyone that wants can listen to the podium sessions. And also we will have like 35 desks for the teams to present the projects, okay? Remember, if a team has more than one mission, let's say a team that has 3 missions, it will get just one table, okay? If you are a team just with one mission, you will get one table as well, okay? However, we just have 35 tables. So FIFO, first in, first out. The first team to go there will be the first team to get a table. If you are late, you will not get a table, okay? As I said before, you can present your projects, your rockets, satellites, in the tables. It's gonna be, let's say, 2 meters, 3 square meters of area that you can present your project. Okay, you can't put your rocket in more than in the envelope that we have. It's gonna be just 2 chairs for 2 tables for every team that can get one, as I said before. So you can put your rocket, your satellite, everything that you have, your flag. If you want to bring any kind of marketing, you can do that. Okay. I will just ask you to stay in your envelope. Okay. Don't put too many places that you go and invade the other envelope of other team. Okay. As I said, 3 square meters, more or less. Okay. So at the same time, we are going to have the podium sessions. We will have the design evaluation, the network, and everything else. By 1 o'clock, we will have the group photo. The weather is not looking that good, guys. And again, I'm recording that, and I'm saying to you again, the weather is not looking so good. Okay, so please plan ahead. Bring your rocket almost done in a way that you can bring your launch earlier in these slots. Okay, I will explain how. Okay, but because of the weather is not looking that good, the group photo can be moved for later in the day or earlier in the day. Of course, you know, because we will address everyone in the mic. Okay. As I said, the conference and design implementation evaluation will take from 10 o'clock until 4:30 in the afternoon. Okay. As I said, mission poster displays, project hardware, other materials that you can bring to present your project. Guys, do not bring propellant, black powder, or any kind of explosive. If we find any team with hazardous material inside of the gymnasium, the team is gonna be banned of the competition, okay? Don't bring propellant, black powder, or any kind of hazardous materials to the gymnasium, okay? Okay, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we are going to have the competition in the sugarcane launch range. You can find the times in the AGM, okay? And by the way, on Saturday night at 7:30 in the afternoon or 7:30 at night, we will have the LASC award ceremony in the Beira Rio Gymnasium, okay? So at 6 o'clock, we are going to close down the sugarcane launch range, and at 7:30 p.m. we are going to have the LASC award ceremony. The distance between the sugarcane launch range to the Beira Rio Gymnasium is just 15 minutes, okay? Less than 15 minutes, and I'm going to show to you right here. Here is the gymnasium, okay? Please, if you are coming with buses, in the first day, you can drive and park in somewhere here, any place that you want. Sincerely, I don't care because the police will be there supporting you where to park in the buses. However, during the competition, this is the road from Iacanga to the sugarcane launch range. The entrance of the sugarcane launch range is just in this curve. So please, guys, if you're coming by buses, just stop the bus. If you can find a policeman, a police agent, a police officer, or anybody from LASC organization, okay? If you can't find anybody here, don't stop the bus, okay? And I'm just talking about buses right now, okay? The cars can come, enter in the road, this narrow road, and go to the parking lot, okay? No problem. However, the buses can't go in this narrow road. The buses have to stop here. Everyone must disembark of the bus and walk to the competition. And the good news is it's going to be a walk, less walking time than in the past, in the last editions, okay, and flat. But it's important. The bus have to stop. Everyone has to disembark, and the bus have to go, guys. Please plan ahead with your driver. The bus must go. I don't want any bus parked in the road. Okay, it's not permitted. Okay, and please don't walk on the road, on the paved road. Okay, just don't take care and go with the LASC organization team walking to the competition. Okay, cars can come here and enter in the narrow road. Okay, during the first day we will address more about this. However, this is going to be your first alert on this really important information. If you are coming by buses, you can't stop the bus in the competition. The bus must go back to wherever you prefer, but it can't stop. It can't be stopped in the corner or in the road. Okay, sorry about that, but this is the issue that we are having with the parking lot. Okay, let's go back to our agenda. So let's talk about the podium session announcement. I think every information that you need is in the RCSM or in the EGM. If you have any additional question, you can address by the end of this call. Okay. So podium session announcement. Pretty straightforward, guys. The podium session is going to be, as I said, from 10:30 until 1 o'clock-ish. Okay. The goal is to promote network and knowledge sharing. Okay. The podium session can be in English, Portuguese, or Spanish. However, the slides must be in English. Okay. The chosen missions get extra points in design implementation. Okay. And the presentation must be up to 10 minutes. Okay. The minimum is 7 minutes and the maximum is 10 minutes. If you go 10 minutes and 2 seconds, we will stop the presentation. Okay. And you will have just 5 minutes of Q&A. The maximum session duration is 15 minutes. Okay. So starting at 10 o'clock, ending at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay. We chose 10 missions for presenting a specific aspect of the project or all the project. It depends, okay, on the abstract that you submit to us. But let's keep the talk short and go directly to the podium session announcement. So we have the mission ID 205, the Bravo Space Team with a CubeSat, the mission Death Star Sat-1. The second one is mission ID 215, GFRJ, Perihelion-1 CubeSat. Mission ID 224, Cosmos Rocketry Cluster, a CubeSat. The fourth is going to be the mission 233, is Polysat, Astraeus CubeSat category. And the fifth one is going to be the Site Space Dreamer, the Pocket Cube or CubeSat. Okay. And it's important. We will define the order, and you will know the order of presentation just in the day. Okay, this is important to make fair, to be fair with everyone. Okay, and for the rocket challenge, we have mission ID 9-9, the Capital Rocket Team with Boskov, mission ID 35, Cosmos Rocketry, Phobos, 3 kilometers SRM category. Chimera from Minerva Rockets, -39, the mission ID. Odisseia, the second, mission ID 42 from Projeto Júpiter. And the last one, the 10th, is the mission ID 54, Topos Projetos Aeronáuticos, desculpa, Topos Projetos Aeroespaciais, the Regal 4th, okay? So this is gonna be the podium session. The 10 teams that we announced, the 10 missions, just summarizing for you. Bravo Aerospace, GFJ, Cosmos, Polysat, SiteSpace for the Satellites Challenge. And for the Rocket Challenge, we have Capital, Cosmos, Minerva, Projeto Júpiter, and Topos, okay? Let's go ahead. Safety as our value number one. In this year, we will have higher safety standards. So we will question you about every aspect of your projects, okay? Sometimes the question can be like, can appear to be dumb. Maybe we are just testing you, testing your knowledge. So please address all the questions, okay? And also we will have the Rocket Pi team with us performing trajectory analysis during the competition, okay? So this is gonna be really good. And also we will have the IPMET, is the Meteorological Institute of the region here in São Paulo, responsible for the weather analysis, and they will be with us giving all the information about weather. As I said before, the weather is not looking good, guys. The weather is not looking good. So plan ahead and bring your rocket almost completed, okay? Don't use the competition to develop or to build your rocket. So each mission will know their launch slot before the event. Yes, for sure. We are going to draw it in a couple minutes. And this is a question that some teams raised in the last couple of weeks. Only authorized team members will be allowed to access the rocket assembly area and the launch area, okay? I know that some people have tickets, Rocketeers and Sateliteers tickets, but they are not part of the team. And I know everyone that is in this condition. Those guys will not be allowed to enter in the RAA, okay? Only authorized team members with the appropriate ticket can access the RAA. Where is the RAA, Calvin? Here. So as soon as you arrive, if you are coming by foot or by car, you will come entering the event tent, is the yellow tent, okay? We will have a food court. The prices will range from 5 to 12 reais, okay? Probably you are going to you will be able to buy a burger with 12 reais, okay? We will have water for free, and drinks you can buy, okay? You have to remember the rules. You cannot bring drinks or coolers to the competition, okay? We will have the WCs. We will have a support tent with the ambulance and the people with the training to support you if you are not feeling good, okay? It's gonna be really warm, so if you are not feeling good, go to the support tent. We will have the mission control center, and to access the rocket assembly area, that is this area here, you have to pass by the mission control center, okay? No one can access the rocket assembly area without passing by the mission control center, okay? The launch pads, you can just have a look here. It's in much better position than in the past years. We have almost 800 meters distance from the launch pads to the main event tent. So it's gonna be much better in the safety perspective. However, from the spectator view is not going to be that good as in the Cape Canaveral, because the sound, the noise, and everything else is not going to be as like near as was in the past. Okay, coming back to the presentation, launch and recover slots concept. So guys, I will read everything because it's important. Okay, in the past we had the FIFO concept, first in, first out. Now we have launch slots for Windows, so everyone will know the slot to launch the rocket. Okay, every tier 1 selected mission will get a specific launch slot. We will going to draw, and this draw will determine the mission slot assignment. Okay, the tier 2 will not participate in the draw, so there is no secure slot for tier 2. And why slots, launch slots? Slot system enhances safety, ensures schedule awareness, increases professionalism, provides accurate launch schedule for spectators, and each mission must be read at the designated launch window. If you are a tier 1, if you have a launch slot and you are not ready, you are going to lose your launch slot, and you are going to launch your rocket just if you have a backup slot. Okay, no worries. We have backup slots. However, the weather is not looking good, guys, so plan ahead. Tier 1 and Tier 2 can prepare early for our early slots. This means that you are going to have your slot. Let's say that's going to be on the second day of the competition. In the third day of the competition. If your rocket's ready, you can ask for an early launch, okay? If you ask for an early launch and you have a successful early launch, what is successful? Ignition command sent, okay? You will receive 25 extra points. It is gonna be not only for tier 1, but also for tier 2, okay? If your rocket is almost done and you ask for an early slot, you can get up to 25 points of extra points, okay? Important. Availability depends on other missions' readiness, okay? So if a mission is red, maybe you can't have this slot. But if the mission is not red, other team can get this slot. So it's gonna be a slot war, okay? Reassignment forfeits in initial slot, know your risk. Teams cannot swap slots between all missions or with others, okay? So don't try to talk to another team leader and ask for his slot, because if you get this, if you know that, you can have penalties, okay? Officials may change slots for safety or maintenance, okay? Maintenance of the launch pads or the RLSU system, or for any reason, we reserve the right to change slots, okay? If your rocket is almost done, you have the flight card and you want to launch early, but the LASC officials, they don't want to launch a rocket in that moment, we can deny for any reason. We don't need to give you the reason, okay? We can deny, okay? Don't argue with us. Reserve windows or backup windows allocated as backups for external factors. As I said, we have more than 55 windows with 6 launch pads. We are saying that we have more than 300 opportunities for launch our rocket. And finally, we strongly recommend not relying on backups. Usage is not guaranteed, okay, guys? So what I'm saying, let me show to you. If you go to the mission org, you can access the launch operations, and now you can go items per page, you can click all, and you can know all the windows, okay? As I said, every window will have at least one slot, but we we are capable of up to 6 slots. That's why I said that we are capable of 300 launches, okay? If you access right now, you have this information, and we are right now preparing for the draw. You can see the category, the launch pad, and the window, the window duration. Okay, the first window is going to be 9 o'clock in the morning on Thursday, the 6th. The first window opens at 9 and closes at 9:40. The category is the 500 meters for this launch slot. We are going to draw the mission ID, and the mission ID, let's say the mission ID Zeta. The Zeta team must present the rocket with a flight card approved between 9 and 9:40. Okay? If the team doesn't present the flight card with the approved sign, the team will lose the slot. Really easy, okay? You have 40 minutes in this slot to present the flight card approved. If it's not approved, you lose your slot, okay? Similarly, we have the same system for all the event until the last launch that is scheduled for the Saturday at noon for a hybrid or liquid rocket engine, okay? We have, let's say, from 2:40 until 6 p.m. a recovery window, but we can also have this as backup windows, okay? And if you take a look, you can see that we are not using all the launch pads in the launch window. So we also can use new launch pads. So the launch operations schedule is gonna be live. Okay, we are going to change this probably a lot. I don't like that, but it is what it is. Okay, so let's go back to the presentation. So starting the launch slot draw, important. Each launch window has defined duration, as I said to you. Each window may have one or more launch slots. As I said, we have 6 launch pads. In a window, we can have up to 6 slots. The slots are predefined with a category and launch pad, as I showed to you. Slots unchanged after draw, so no swaps permitted. Unread missions lose secured slot. So let's go to the draw concept. We have a list of launch slots. We have the list of the missions, and I will ask for the artificial intelligence, the Grok, to order the team IDs in an order that I will fulfill the slots in a chronological way. So it's going to be really simple. The drone, the assigned mission ID to an indicated slot. Okay. Drone mission ID excluded from future drones. Okay. So this means that we can draw just a mission ID once, okay? So let me show to you how we are going to perform this. I have here the same view that you can have in the Mission Forge. So if you open the Mission Forge and go to launch operations, you will have the same view that I have in this spreadsheet, okay? Let me put some zoom here for you. So, sorry. So, for example, let's filter just for 500 meters category. We have 12 slots, okay? What I'm going to do right now is get all the teams that are tier 1. The tier 1 concept is based on the delivery of the mission report, okay? So I have here 11 teams that submitted the mission report to date. So what I'm going to do, I will get the team list, the mission list. I'll go to Grok, and I will ask to a random order. So right now we have the launch slots. So for example, 91 Harley Quinn is the first slot on the first day, okay? So let me put in a better way here. So that's it, guys. Tau Rocket Team, the Quark, this is the first launch window, second slot. Falcon 1, and etc. Okay, I will not fulfill the spreadsheet right now. I will fulfill that later, and I will share with you. But the most important is the order. And as matter of transparency, I will share with you right now here for the 500 meters category. Okay, let's get back to our second part. Let's filter for, okay, my computer just stopped. Okay, let's go back to 1,000 kilometer, 1,000 meters solid rocket motor. We have 18 slots, and we have 18 teams. So similarly, again, Projeto Carcará is going to be the first slot for the 1,000 kilometers SRM. So the first slot is 11:30 until 12:20 on the first day. Is the only launch slot for the 1 kilometer. And the second launch window and the second slot is going to be on the second day, okay? So pretty easy for you guys, okay? And the most luck guy is Deimos 34 is the last launch window on the November 8th from 9:40 until 11 a.m., okay? Next, let's go to the 3 kilometers. Okay, 3 kilometers. We have 14 slots, and we have 12 teams. Again, Aracê is the first one, Tucano is the last one. Okay, so the first one is gonna be on the first day from 10 a.m. until 11:30 a.m. and the last one is gonna be on the Friday, 9:40 until 11 a.m. Okay. As you could see, we have some backup slots as well. And finally, we have the hybrid and liquid. I don't need to draw that, guys, because hybrid and liquid engines are really different than solids, and we are just having a talk to them in a specific group. They will know about the planning. We don't need to draw the hybrids and liquids. Okay, so we are finished with the draw. It was not that surprising or interesting. It was really boring using the AI, but the more transparent way that everyone could see at the same time. Okay, let's continue in the presentation. So parking, I already told you about the buses. Car can park can go and park in the parking lot. However, buses, no. Buses cannot access the on-site parking due to the narrow road. Stop on road at the indicated spot only with on-site agents, okay? Disembark, then bus must leave, as I said to you, maximum 5 to 10 minutes, stop there. And please, if you are coming by bus, send a message, please. It's not that hard. Just, hey, Calvin, or send an email to LASC@LASC.space and say, hey, we are going to go to LASC with a bus. So in this way, we can plan ahead, okay? And something else, if you are planning to have your own launch pad, please send a message to me until tomorrow night, okay? Because we already have 6 launch pads. I know about one more launch pad for a specific rocket. So 7 launch pads is a lot, and I don't want to deal with more than 8 launch pads, okay? Please send a message if you are planning to have your own launch pad, okay? And finally, question and answers. I will stop sharing my screen and I will open to you to ask. Please, let's start in English and then we can migrate to Portuguese, okay?